Good morning, friends, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Thursday, July 29th, 2021. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Sundblad, alongside the effervescent giggler, Maddie Evans, here on our couch this morning. Maddie, what's good?
Oh, I'm just giggling at you.
Well, that's a common thing that occurs in my life.
Yeah.
What did I do this time?
The face before the show,
Yeah.
lead up face for a solid 10 seconds, and the very creepy clown laugh. The combination, whew, you got me this morning. Good one.
It's very important to make your co-hosts laugh right before the show. That's how we get things started off right here on Good Morning Vail. That's how we get your day started off right. What a Thursday it is after a bit of a thunderstorm last evening, stretching all across the valley. I think there was some heart palpitations with some Avon residents there. It's the dirt that's still in or the mud rather, that's still in my backyard from last Thursday's mudslides has really affected drainage. So it was a scramble to create some barriers to stop more flooding on my porch. So this weekend, though, you got time to prep and make those barriers if you're in Avon, because we were expecting heavy thunderstorms throughout the weekend, not to spoil too much of our weather report coming up. But what'd you get up to? You visited Nottingham Park last night?
Oh yeah, that band, so the opening band was so much fun. It was so great to be there, and I was so excited. They introduced the main act, we got everyone super hyped, and then it just started downpouring.
Aww.
And at first I was like, oh, it's just a light sprinkle, there's a break on either side, we'll be fine, we just need to wait it out. Let's give it 10 minutes. And then before I knew it, it looked like I had just gotten out of the shower because I was absolutely just soaked.
Just quick downpour. It lasted 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer.
The lightning was hitting so close. It was hitting right where you like to go walk mini every day. And, they were big strikes. And people were like, all right, we're done. So they canceled the rest of the concert.
All right. Well, that's a bummer.
It was such a bummer.
Dang it. But the rain has brought some good news in terms of Eagle County fire restrictions, as those are expected to be lifted tomorrow. Hopefully none of the lightning strikes caused any additional wildfires. That's always a likely cause of the wildfires would be the lightning strikes. But those are expected to lift, so if you're wanting to get out and go camping, campfires should be allowed starting tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, man. You gotta love it.
You gotta love it.
It's
good stuff.
The end of summer is now the beginning of summer, and now you can do all the summer activities that you wanted to do.
Yeah, next week should be a gorgeous week to get out there and maybe go on a weekday camp, or next weekend. This weekend, though, like I said, it's going to be rainy. It's an inside kind of weekend.
Inside kind of weekend, so what are you going to do?
Well, of course, I'm going to be playing video games and watching movies, hanging out with Minnie, having a good time.
Man.
Yeah.
Same. Maybe I'll bake. Maybe I'll take the KitchenAid home from here. Maybe I'll bake
request
something.
Pumpkin chocolate chip muffins.
You get to request anything. It was a good try.
It's always worth a shot.
It was a good try. Maybe I'll make you some pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. But what kind of glaze do you put on those? See, I'm into this, making the muffins and then putting the homemade glaze on them. So the blueberry muffins with the lemon glaze, that's
You did
next
banana
level.
with a peanut butter glaze.
Yep.
Cream cheese.
Oh.
Pumpkin cream cheese glaze. That's the way to do it.
That would be good. But with the chocolate too, maybe it would be too much. I don't know.
I guess never too much sweets.
Well, for you.
Oh boy. Well, we've got a sweet show in store for you today on Good Morning Vail. We got some fun guests coming along the pipeline. We got Susan from Lululemon.
Yep.
Always a joy. Maddie's got some amazing Lululemon pants on today.
I would just like
They
to
look
note
great.
that this is the first day since we've been back open that I have worn pants. I've been in a dress or a skirt every day until today, so now I'm in pants.
It's a monumental Good Morning Vail today. We're really breaking down some barriers.
I know. I was talking to Nick about it, Nick is our fabulous director. He was like, how do you feel? And I was like, so much room for activities.
Yeah.
I can do anything now.
You can do jumping jacks.
I could do cartwheels down the hallway.
Well, maybe we'll show you some cartwheels here on Good Morning Vail today. Who knows where this show goes?
It's true. I think I would have to take the heels off to do the cartwheels, though.
I've seen people in heels do cartwheels.
Have you seen me?
Could you skateboard in heels?
No.
Okay, well, you're never going to make the Olympics then.
I mean, that was already a given. That was already a given. But so many cool things happening with the Olympics. The skateboarding. I'm still so proud of Simone Biles.
Yeah.
I can't even get over it. I read it every time I get on social media. That's all my social media is showing, and I'm just like, that's my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's cheering on her fellow teammates and just getting to relax a little bit over in Tokyo.
I know, and she just announced that the support that she has felt has been one of the best accomplishments, better than going to the Olympics itself, which is so impressive that such an independent and strong athlete has these kind of controversial opinions where people might not love them, but here she is doing it.
Yeah, big props to Simone.
Seriously.
Of course.
Cheers to
Incredible
Simone.
athlete. Cheers to Simone. And I don't want to make the clinky noise with the microphone. We did it anyway. We've also got Sun and Ski Sports coming on to talk about skateboards, hence that segue. And plenty more fun here on Good Morning Vail. Let's take a short break and come back with a look at your local weather forecast.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you. All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake! I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, we're in for another gorgeous day for the most part today here in Eagle County, but those thunderstorms that we experienced last evening are expected to be slightly more intense this evening and last just a wee bit longer, potentially throughout the course of the afternoon or kind of just shifting into the evening hours. But today we should reach a high of 86 degrees, starting off the day around 55, and that 50% chance of precipitation is more about where the precipitation will land more than if the precipitation will occur. We are in that afternoon monsoonal flow cycle right now, so it's just a matter of if the storms move north or south of us is kind of that 50% chance of whether we get rain. But it should definitely land on I-70 and cruise around through Avon and into Vail. So heads up for that rain. Get your activities in early this morning and you should be in good shape. 40% chance of that rain occurring overnight, a low of 51 degrees. And thanks to those slightly lower overnight conditions and increased humidity, in addition to the precipitation, that's why the fire restriction should be lifted starting tomorrow. So that's some great news for our valley. Now, panning our view up to look at the national map here, you get to take a peek at the high and low pressure systems. We've got kind of a unique feature going on that's going to really inundate us with storms throughout the course of the weekend. And it's all about this kind of high pressure system going across the Great Plains, suppressing any movement from south to north, and that cyclical monsoonal flow that would normally pull those showers out of our valley every day. Instead, this little low-high pressure mix is just going to hang out right here, and then this precipitation should shift its way up to us in accordance with the clockwise sort of monsoonal flows that brings us moisture from the Baja and Mexico area. So those storms shifting up with this low pressure system just hanging out on top of us means that we should have significant rain throughout the course of the weekend. 70% chance of precipitation Friday through Sunday. And look at those temperatures drop as we move into next week. That's what I love to see the most. I love to get into those mid to low 70s. That's our sweet spot for perfect weather up here, especially next Tuesday. I'm looking at you as a wonderful, wonderful day. But for this weekend, make sure to make your plans early. Bring rain jackets. And if you're living in Avon, maybe get some sandbags or be prepared for the potential of mudslides to happen again, because these should be some heavy storms on Saturday and Sunday. And now we're going to take a short break and come back, give you some information about the upcoming Vail Jazz events.
Good morning, Vail.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and a kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Good morning, Vail.
We are just inundated in great live music here in Eagle County, and Vail Jazz is no exception. They bring on incredible artists twice a week here in Eagle County. This evening, Thursdays in Lion's Head, and then Sundays during the farmers market in Solaris Plaza. You can always find great music, and this week it's no exception.
No exception. I know. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah, we've got Ann Hampton Callaway performing starting at 6 p.m. this evening in Lion's Head. They set up a giant tent over where the ice rink normally is in the winter. That's Lion's Head Plaza. So you're getting this great kind of flittering of outdoor music throughout all of Lion's Head. But if you get yourself some tickets there, you can sit under the tent and get firsthand amazing performance from Anne. She's apparently has a great sense of humor. She's a jazz pianist and vocalist. So she does some singing and she does some pianoing, and then she throws some comedy in there. So she's just a great performer. And I love the Lion's Head music. I love just hanging out in Lion's Head Village. That's my favorite one out of the Vail villages. And Thursday nights are always a good time with Vail Jazz.
Thursday nights are always a great time, and the doors open at 5 p.m. so you can get in there, get the seating that you would like, and then she comes on at 6. And I mean, that's one of my most favorite spots in all of Vail Village as well. Well, I guess in Lion's Head Village, but because those twinkly lights that they have just like fill my heart and soul. And I mean, you and I both know I'm like rom-com queen over here. I love them. And that's like the perfect place, I think, to like film some cheesy rom-com scenes. And so what a great place to enjoy some very romantic jazz music. And she's supposed to be one of the best jazz vocalists.
Yeah, so it should be a great show. Don't miss that this evening at 6 p.m. in Lion's Head. And then every Sunday, they put on a free concert during the farmers market in Solaris Plaza. The second ice rink in the Vail area. And this Sunday, it's a Brazilian jazz band, Cora Chow. So they bring Brazilian flair, just multiple different types of Brazilian jazz. And it's just a unique spin on jazz music. So if you're looking for a little international flavor, check those guys out. Again, they are a 6:30 p.m. start time. And then at 5:30, Vail Jazz welcomes a local Colorado student band. So kids from some local schools have a band named the Bebop Police, which, kids these days, your head's in the right places. That sounds like a wonderful anime movie that I should watch. The Bebop Police.
I mean, I absolutely love the farmers market, and there's really no better way to do the farmers market than I like to personally stroll over there a little bit later. I like to get there 1:30. It ends at 3. So then after the 3 o'clock ending mark, after you've seen everything and walked around and enjoyed all the vendors, then you get to go have a beer, sit down somewhere. You can always go to VBC, which overlooks the Solaris, which that, I swear, is the money move. And then you get to enjoy whoever is coming, because this concert every Sunday is free, which makes it so accessible to the public and kind of a great place for everyone to be, which I love.
Yeah, Vail Jazz. They know how to put on a good show. Jazz and fashion go hand in hand. So for both this evening and Sunday and all throughout the summer, you're going to see some incredible outfits at these Vail Jazz performances. Bright patterns, big hats. You know, jazz is a wonderful form of musical expression. So what goes better than that than some clothing expression? What do you wear to the farmer's market?
Oh, I normally wear little sundresses and twirl around in them, and I'm like, hee hee, here
See,
I
that's
am.
a form of fashion.
Yes,
That-
I know,
that fits
but
you.
I actually, not this farmer's market, but the farmer's market before, bought myself a big hat. 'Cause
Okay.
You know how I love my big hats.
I do now.
Yeah, well, okay. I've got so many of them. But I bought another big hat, and it's like this very perfect lavender gray color. It's amazing. If I could wear it here, I would, but I think that it would just be too distracting, and I would be so excited about my hat that I would just be like touching it the whole time, playing with it, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so great
Let's wear
place.
that hat on TV tomorrow. Let's bring the hat in. Can I wear the hats?
No,
Oh,
I don't share you. What if you have head
Shucks.
cooties?
who knows? I haven't been tested for that. But if you're enjoying the lighthearted nature of this, you would love the Vail Jazz concert. So a recap: we've got Ann Hampton Callaway this evening. I want to say Anne Hathaway. The Hampton and the Callaway mixed together to Hathaway, and that's not right. She's an actress. Ann Hampton Callaway this evening, 6 p.m. in Lion's Head. Doors at 5 p.m. Sunday, Vail Village, Solaris Plaza, Cora Chow, and opener Bebop Police, local student band. Go check it out in Vail Jazz all throughout Vail tonight and Sunday. We got more Good Morning Vail coming up next.
Yeah.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Good morning, Vail.
Looking beautiful this morning, little Leadville, Colorado. That's right outside of Colorado Mountain College up at the 10,500 foot elevation. Still ever so slightly hazy as a result of the Oregon burn fires, but that should clear out this weekend as we are expecting heavy precipitation starting today and moving its way all the way into Monday. Well, looking at today specifically, a high of 86 degrees, starting the day off around 55 degrees. Watch out for some potentially gusty winds. It should be steady at 10 miles an hour, potential gusts up to 20 miles an hour in certain places. And that 50% chance of showers is mainly due to the fact that we aren't sure if the monsoonal flows are going to move north or south of the I-70 corridor, but somewhere around Eagle County we will definitely be getting rain. And moving into this evening, expect a low of 51 degrees and just about a 41% chance of precipitation kind of dragging its way from the afternoon hours into the evening hours. And along the I-70 corridor, Denver at 96 degrees, no significant chance of precipitation for Denver. And then from Eagle all the way back to Vail, around a 50 to 55% chance of precipitation. Avon at 90 and Eagle at 91. And moving on into the 5-day forecast, look at that significant chance of heavy storms from Friday through Sunday before the storm system starts to slowly make its way out. But each and every day for the next few weeks here, we should be expecting some sort of afternoon showers. It just should be a little bit heavier than normal, potentially lasting all day long on Saturday and Sunday. So we've got a great week ahead of us here and a good weekend for hanging out inside, watching a movie, or headed out and enjoying some Vail Jazz under the tents. And now we're going to kick it over to Maddie on the couch with Lululemon.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have Suzanne here with us this morning, only because today we're doing something a little bit different than we normally do. And my entire outfit right now is brought to you by Lululemon. So I have these amazing pants on.
They're so darn cute.
You basically dressed me this morning without being at my house to be like, this is what you need to wear.
Well, it was so adorable when you came in the store because you're like a walking mannequin. So I could just like make the most adorable outfit come to life on you.
Oh my gosh. And so I love my outfit right now. I've got the inline tank on, right? A line.
Correct.
Perfect.
One of our biggest sellers.
Yeah, which I now own it in 3 colors, so that's true.
And that's just the beginning.
Oh, yeah, it is. And these pants, they're so amazing.
Man, aren't they incredible? Those are the Metropolis crop. And the fabric is sensational, right? It just has this soft hand feel that you can't get over. But they're absolutely the perfect, like, professional / on the move example of how Lululemon has like stepped into the industry just to make people who want to be comfortable in their professional attire / on the move attire look great. It's so stylish.
Well, and they're perfect for a place like this because I can go from here to walking my dog in total ease.
Yeah, exactly, right? I think that what's so great about our On the Move collection is that really there's function behind every single thing we make. And so you saw when the boys were here 2 weeks ago, how we talked about how the pants had started with being cycling pants because they recognized that people commute on their bikes. So they actually put in some reflective quality to the bottom of the pant, right? Mm-hmm. So to that point, like you can hop out there and go walking with your dog. I brought men's clothing and women's clothing to chat about today just to highlight that our clothing is so stylish, so comfortable, but it's also, there's so many aspects of it that make whatever you're about to do more practical.
Which I absolutely love. And I mean, your dress right now.
I gotta get you one.
I know. I need one of those because look how freaking cute it is.
Thank you. Yeah, I love this dress. I'm sorry that it's like 2 years, and it's 2 years ago, but we'll have something really cute like it. But it's so cute how it twists in the back, and it's just, our clothing is always about looking good and feeling good. Like feeling good is primary. When we talk about what's most important to us in sharing our products with our guests, it's like, how do you want to feel? How does that feel, right? It's really look comes second because it's the experience of feeling it that's most important.
Which, I mean, I can only tell you right now because this is my first time wearing pants. And I'm just so in awe that I've made it this long without putting pants on for the show. So I'm like in love with them.
Well,
and when
you're adorable.
I walked in this morning and I was talking to Eric in my heels and my pants. He was like, wow, those are really nice pants. And I was like, I can't even tell you how comfortable they are too because they're Lululemon. Yeah. So then I was like, okay, come here, you have to feel them. And he was like, are those real pockets? And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Lululemon gives women pockets that work.
Yeah, that's right. You have a cargo pocket there that actually functions. You've got 2 side pockets.
Know.
And quite often, in fact, let me show you, quite often we'll have like a little hidden pocket. So we have this lovely thing at work, in our culture of Lululemon, that is surprise and delight. And I always show people, you're on it, girl. You're already. She's
I
on
use
it.
mine all the time. And this pair of pants and the cute little joggers that I got too. Go to Lululemon.
So I know.
All the good stuff.
It's so fun, right? So this is actually like the front. These are called the keep moving pant, right? Well, frankly, I'm sorry. I've now called the high rise stretch 7/8 pant, but we've gone more like descriptive in our names. But there's this tiny little hidden zippered pocket in your right front pocket that when you reach inside, I always say it's 3 pockets in one because you've got the pocket, then you've got the zip pocket, and then inside that you have surprise and delight, a little key fob pocket. If you got your earbuds and you don't want to lose them, or you've got your car keys and you don't want them moving around too much in your pocket while you're walking your dog.
Yep.
Right? It's amazing. We have so much functionality in our clothing that half the fun when people are in the store looking at the clothing, you can actually teach them like how fun their clothes are. This is a beautiful piece. I still think you need one of these. So
I still think I need one of
yeah.
these too. I just want it in the green color.
Yes, that's my color. I have that one. This is one of the most beautiful women's products in our on the move lineup. It's actually a cashlu is the fabric. The name of the sweater is actually cashlu knit textured wrap. But what's wonderful about this, it has 5% cashmere. So you can feel, in the hand feel, it's remarkable. But it also has a gorgeous drape to it. I mean, it's a perfect piece for, you know, a professional who's sitting in perhaps a room where there's a lot of air conditioning. Or, you know, frankly, this is a very adaptable piece. I have yogis who like, oh, I want that for after my practice just to throw something on. Or someone who's traveling, I want that to go on the airplane. So it's amazing. Beautiful product. And what's amazing, even with cashmere, it can go in the washing machine. You just throw it in the wash. Everything wash cold, hang dry, something like that. And this is, I just thought what a cute outfit that was between, you know, the stretchy pants that I brought that are very casual and lovely, to then that lovely cashmere. And this is simple, this is the Love Tank. It has, you know, just breathable cotton, easy design. Think of how many ways you could wear this.
I mean,
right?
Amazing.
Yeah, how many ways? It's like not just to go somewhere on the move. You could actually, if you had to, you could work out in that, no problem. So it's neat how functional our clothes are.
I mean, I absolutely love them, and I wear mine all the time. Those joggers have become my most favorite pair of pants that I own.
Good.
Because the pocket situation on them is incredible.
Yeah.
And so every day after work, I'm like, out of my dress, in my joggers.
Isn't it funny? Yeah, it's true. It's funny how you just kind of change what you choose. And actually the men, I brought some men's product today because we don't have our walking mannequins. The men's On the Move collection is amazing. This is probably one of the most popular pants that we sell to men who love to golf, because it's also frankly a absolute traditional business pant for men, because it has the chino style, you know, the slant pockets, if you flip it around on the back, you've got the flat pocket. And once again, you've got hidden features. There's a zip in one of these as well, so you have some security. This pant also has the ABC engineering, which makes our men's pants so very, very happy and comfortable. And I can just show you, let me show you. The ABC engineering is a gusset. It's an extra gusset. You see that little triangle? It's a gusset. And that is the engineering which makes our men's pants so comfortable. So you add that to what we have, four-way stretch fabric. So this is Warp Stream, and it's four-way stretch fabric. And I always say, ABC Engineering, four-way stretch Warp Stream fabric, it's a win, because you cannot help but be incredibly comfortable in our pants.
I mean, you guys have sold so many of these pants to my friends and family. Yeah. I brought my dad in.
I know.
We got my dad in a pair of them.
Yes.
He looks great.
He's so dear. Yeah, great.
I brought a family friend in.
Yeah.
He bought 3 pairs of them.
Well, we have the business style. I say business style / golf / a little bit more dressy, with the commission. These are called commissions. And then we have the ABC franchise. Even though it's ABC Engineering, it's also ABC franchise, which is more jeans. So it's cool because we've got like casual to a little nicer. And then I brought our men's shirts. So say you're headed out to the golf course, right? This is the Evolution Polo, and it could go from the golf course to a casual dinner out or a lunch meeting or what have you. All of our fabrics that are in our performance lines, frankly, really many, have what we call silverescent technology. So you see this silver thread? It actually is silver thread, will never not be a part of this product. And so it's everlasting, and it will not let odor-causing bacteria grow.
Which is amazing.
You can be out on the golf course and you can feel a little stinky. Well, guess what? Hang the shirt up to dry while you shower off, and there will be no odor left on that shirt.
You're good to put it back on.
You can put it back on.
And go out again.
You got it. And perfect item for travel, you know, limited items in the suitcase. But then this is an example of our commission long sleeve, and we have this in so many colors and fabrics. This shirt is beautifully designed. It has 4-way stretch. I mean, can you imagine how comfortable this is for men?
Right.
It also has lovely tailoring. I mean, just really nice detail to the kinds of just the seaming is lovely. And it also has a pocket that is functional.
You have to
Our
love
men-
the functional pockets. That's like a whole game changer in itself.
Yeah, and our colors. I mean, we've really, this season, I think, knocked it out of the park with our colors because we've really taken earth as, so we have those 3 pillars we talked about, right? Be well, be planet, and be well, be human, be planet. All of our fabrics, whether it's sustainably sourced colors, which we have a huge, exposure, or I should say, example of, or just the colors they chose, right? They're very natural. We have our colors are really bringing out, like this is obviously a beautiful turquoise. I think it's maybe called Tidewater Teal, but there's a lot to love in our color selection this year as well. I just think it makes everyone feel just beautiful.
Yeah, I've absolutely loved everything that I've bought there, and I went crazy. I got so much stuff.
Well, I can't wait for you to come back because I want to spoil you and have you go a little more crazy still. Every week we have new stuff.
So what you're telling me is I should wander in there today.
I think you should. I'll be in there 10 to 6. So
try on some dresses with you.
Yeah, I don't know how many dresses I have in store, but I can get you online. We've got loads of opportunity, and I know them well, so I'll set you up.
Okay, perfect.
We'll get you something beautiful.
Perfect. I love it. And right now you guys are hiring because we're running out of time. But
I know we always run out. We are. I would just really invite anybody who wants to enjoy wearing great clothing every day when they go to work, and feel so good in their skin because they're representing great clothing, but also just coming to a space where they are totally encouraged, loved, and supported as an individual. I mean, that's a rare thing in a workplace, right? We are probably, I think, one of the most profoundly individually focused company. So you feel that whatever's going on in your world that day actually matters to your team. There's a lovely thing called clearing. We clear before every shift, and if there's anything that's kind of preventing you from being fully present that day, you have an opportunity to say it if you need to, if you want to.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a very beautiful culture we have. So we're hiring for both men's and women's. Both KLs as well as educator positions are available yet, and I really hope people will go to our website, scroll down to the bottom, go to careers, find North America, find Colorado, find Vail Village, and apply.
Oh my gosh, Suzanne, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Yeah.
You're one of my favorite people to sit here on the couch and chat with, only because
super lucky.
Like, you make me feel so good, and I'm
look
in
so beautiful.
The full Lululemon get up right now, and I'm loving it.
She's my favorite walking mannequin. I'm just saying, like, here she is.
Make sure that if you are looking to look good, feel good, and be able to do everything that you need to in a day that you go to Lululemon. They're on the move collection. As I'm in it all day today, this is what I will be working in for the show and post-show, that you go in there and you get your hands on some of these amazing articles of clothing. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Good morning, Vail.
Another beautiful day that we are expecting in the valley, as those temperatures are going to get nice and warm, a high of 86 degrees today. A 50% chance of precipitation throughout the course of today, so if you are getting outside, just make sure that you are nice and geared up for that moisture, as it's going to continue to come our way. If you got out last night, you saw that we got that kind of heavy downpour for about 15 minutes. It was enough to kind of get the show to stop in Avon, so just make sure that you're prepared. As we take a look ahead into this evening, a 40% chance of moisture throughout the course of tonight. So if you are going to get out there again, maybe you're going to do any afternoon activities, just have your rain gear with you. A low of 51 degrees. That sun is setting earlier and earlier by the day. 8:22 p.m. is when it's going to go down tonight, so make sure that you catch those beautiful sunsets, as the summer sunsets are amazing here in Colorado. As we pan out and take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver nice and warm, 96 degrees and beautiful sunshine. 55% chance of precipitation here in Vail, 86 degrees, 90 degrees in Avon with that 50% chance of moisture, 91 down in Eagle with that 50% chance of moisture as well. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are nice and warm. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting an even higher chance of precipitation with a 70% chance. 82 degrees is the high, and then we're going to start to see those temperatures slowly decrease. 75 by Saturday and Sunday with that 70% chance of moisture kind of lingering. 50% chance on Monday with that 76 as a high, and then on Tuesday, that's when we're going to kind of see a break in that heavy moisture and maybe a little bit of sunshine, so it's going to be a beautiful day. 74 degrees is the high for Tuesday, so if you are getting out at all this weekend, just make sure that you are nice and prepared for that precipitation. Maybe do some inside activities. I know it's not spring cleaning time, but you could do some late summer cleaning, which I think I definitely need to do, as my dog is tracking her dirty little paw prints all through my house. Coming up next, we're going to be talking something very exciting, especially because it's in the Olympics now, and it's kind of making its way to a big place. So we're going to take it over to Eric on the couch with Sun and Ski Sports.
Thanks a lot, Maddie. That's right. When I say that Sun and Ski Sports has absolutely everything you need to get out and have a good time, I'm not lying. And I've got Jay Madrid from Sun and Ski Sports here with me. Jay, what's good this morning?
How you doing?
Oh, not too bad, man. It's been a good day. I got pretty hyped when I went out there and saw this array of skateboards here. You guys have a pretty wide selection there over in Sun and Ski.
Yeah, we got all kinds of boards. We got long boards and trick boards, boards for skate parks, boards for cruising around streets, and pads that you might need. And basically, we have a number of different brands.
Yeah, man. So let's walk through here first. These we'll start with these two, because that's just kind of a good basic varietal skateboard. So we've got two different kind of shapes here and two different truck styles with these long boards. What would be the primary differences in how these are going to ride?
Well, the one with the cutaway here is going to basically carve a lot better. It's more of a traditional longboard, not really designed for any kind of tricks other than cruising and carving.
Yeah.
Same with this Santa Cruz here. That's a land yacht. They're designed for going fast and transportation and just kind of cruising and having fun.
Perfect for
Nice,
Avon, right?
nice soft wheels. Yeah, exactly.
Are these wheels a compound that you could get kind of that slide going? The like surf turns that I see some longboarders
it takes
do?
a little bit, but yeah, you could. They're actually more for absorbing the cracks in the road and keeping you from ejecting.
Yeah, dude. Normal skateboard wheels, man, all throughout college, riding around campus, you just hit one of those little rocks and hear that, and boom, off you go. It's no
That's
good.
right.
That's the advantage to these big wheels.
Exactly. Yeah, they cruise. They go over the cracks in the cement and the sidewalk real easy.
Yeah.
Good for someone that's learning too, because it won't eject you as fast as, let's say,
yeah,
another model.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the Santa Cruz one is going to be a little more stable, I would assume. Like, are the trucks a little tighter?
Yeah,
in this, just based on the design.
It's just really designed for more transportation and cruising around.
Yeah.
You know, it has more of a traditional longboard shape.
I like the shorter nature of it too. Most of the longboards that I encountered when I was a kiddo were just massive. Maybe like another foot longer than what these are.
There are a fair amount of minis that are on the market right now. So.
Yeah. What was that, like a decade ago that brand started those little, maybe even longer. I can't remember the name of the brand, but they were the tiny skateboards.
Yeah, there was a trend. There were penny boards.
Yeah, penny boards.
There was a trend. There were mostly plastic boards.
Yeah.
Kind of affordable, entry-level skateboards.
Yeah.
They were a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, dude, super fun. Real squirrely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you've got a great complete deck here from Elements. And what's that guy priced at?
That's about $100.
Okay. Man, that's a slamming deal for a complete.
For a complete, yeah, it is. And it's a great board for getting into the sport or going to one of the many skate parks we have, one in Vail and one in Edwards.
Yeah.
So that's the board that's going to be designed for really more of that kind of tricks, kick flips and things like that.
Okay. And with that particular wheel size, is that kind of an all-around, or do you think that one's going to be better at street or bowls and verts?
A little bit of both. Really just an entry-level board for someone that's just getting into it. Again, the wheels are considerably harder. Therefore, the smooth surfaces of a skate park.
Okay. So it'd be perfect in Lion Said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great park to learn at, too. On the far kind of, directions, east side of it, is kind of a mini snake bowl.
Yeah.
And it's so good to learn your pump turns and then kind of practice falling if you get some knee pads like this. Because pads like this can actually allow you to slide a little bit.
That's right.
When you fall. So if you're on any vert or any half pipe, you can kind of just tuck your knees behind you and whoop,
slide down.
Slide
That's right.
down. Yeah, which I've always found that to be one of the cooler things that X Games athletes get to do.
Right.
Flip on that big 20-foot half pipe and they kind of bail, and then as they're going down the vert, just tuck your legs behind you and whee!
That's right. They just slide right down.
Have you been watching many of the Olympics with skateboarding?
I have. Yeah, we watched Jagger Eaton get his bronze in street. That was nice.
Yeah, man. The women put on a heck of a show. I mean,
exactly.
13-year-old Japanese girl and 14-year-old Brazilian.
Sky Brown is the athlete. I think she lives in California, but she has dual citizenship.
Yeah.
Japanese and American.
Yeah, it's impressive stuff. So cool to see this sport really blossoming on the world stage. I hesitate to say that it's been underground because to me, maybe to you too, it's always been popular and at the forefront.
For sure.
Maybe it's because I've always been hanging around skate parks and stuff.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, man. So since we're kind of approaching Labor Day right now, are we getting into any sales territory on skate gear, or does that stay pretty good deals all year long?
I mean, it's pretty, there's good value in what we carry.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we'll be having some seasonal sales coming up soon.
Okay, awesome. And then as far as skate footwear, you guys have a huge footwear wall. You got some good skate shoes up on that wall?
Yeah, in fact, we have a huge selection of Vans. Massive, actually. There's at least 20 or 30 pairs for men's, women, and kids.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Vans are some of the great classics, good classic low cuts.
For sure.
That allow some ankle mobility. That's what I'm looking for in a skate shoe.
Right.
Yeah. Awesome, Jay. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming on, my friends.
I appreciate it.
If you're looking for any type of skateboard accessories, skate shoes, head on over to Sun and Ski Sports in Avon. Join the Olympians. Learn how to skateboard. We got plenty of skate parks around the valley. Edwards and Lions Head, go hang out. And skateboarders, although it seems like an intimidating sport, they are the friendliest bunch that you will ever see. Most skaters that I've encountered really want to uplift the beginners and the people learning. So go say hi to the skate park, say hi to Jay at Sun and Ski Sports, and stick around. We got more Good Morning Vail coming up next.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Each week on Finding the Good Life, we'll chat with experts that will empower you to lead a healthier life. You'll hear from people with life-changing stories that will inspire you, and we'll take a closer look at what's happening in health and wellness now, so we can make better choices for ourselves and for our families. Journey with me to Finding the Good Life.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, we're nearing the end of the show here on a fun Thursday on Good Morning Vail, but Maddie and I wanted to take a moment to talk to you about an incredibly cool show that we put on every Monday at 6 p.m., and it's called The Scoreboard, and it focuses in on local Eagle County athletes, and the school season is right around the corner. We've got golf kicking off on August 4th is the first tournament for Battle Mountain Huskies golf, and then later in August is when the Battle Mountain Huskies football season starts. August 27th is their first game, also the first game of the Eagle Valley Devils. And all summer, while I've been waiting for the traditional sports to kick off, I've been going on plenty of hikes, plenty of fun adventures. This past week, Maddie, did you know that there is an active volcano in Colorado, in Eagle County?
I didn't.
It's actually ranked as the 82nd most potentially active volcano in the United States.
Wow.
It could erupt.
It could erupt. What would we do?
Not drive along I-70 for a little bit, because that magma would flow right over I-70, which is what it did in the past too. And it's an absolutely fascinating geological volcanic crater. It's just located in Dotsero, which is just past Gypsum. And it was about 4,000 years ago that magma under the earth ran into water flowing along the Eagle and Colorado River, because that's right by the confluence or the connection of the Eagle and Colorado River. But that temperature change caused a massive pressure buildup, and kaboom! There went the volcano, and it spread out magma all over the I-70 corridor from the crater.
Wait, one more time.
You can look out and
Just one more time. What does it do?
Well, pressure built up from the magma hitting the cold water of the Colorado and the Eagle River, and it made it go kaboom! And it caused the lava flow out through Gypsum and you can still see remnants of that looking out from the crater, and there's giant volcanic rocks that have kind of rolled their way almost to I-70, and a ton of sandstone just got exploded out of that volcano. So it's really cool up there. But anyway, I covered that on the Scoreboard, so you can check that out now on our Good Morning Vail YouTube page. I also went stand-up paddleboarding with my pup Minnie, which was hilarious because there were a lot of sticks floating around in Nottingham Lake. And if there's one thing a golden retriever must have every bit of, it's a stick. So she was just constantly hopping off the paddleboard, and I had to drag her back on using her little puppy life jacket, hopping off and back on. It was, I'm telling you, this Scoreboard was absolutely incredible to film. It was one of my most fun ones yet. And for this upcoming Monday, I'm actually going to have a local freestyle highline slackliner, Davis Hermes. Shout out to Amy Hermes. What's up, homie? You're awesome. I'm going to be kicking it with your son, Davis. We're going to head on down just outside of Golden, and he's going to show off some highline slacklining freestyle tricks. I'm super hyped about that. I'm going to go on a hike today, show off some more fun stuff, and we've got an interview with a U.S. Olympian that I don't quite want to spoil. Yes.
Oh, sad.
Yes.
Oh,
it's going to be good stuff. I'm having a great time making the Scoreboard, so I want you guys to tune in 6 p.m. every Monday.
This Olympian is my cup of tea. Literally, just like pour
Is he inside there?
Pour him right in here, and I would love him.
Did he get the Ant-Man suit?
I would love him so much.
In that cup of tea.
Just like a cherished cup of tea.
Okay.
He could be.
Maddie's going to be shrinking an Olympian and putting it in her cup of tea.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You heard it right. You heard it right. Anyway, you've had so much fun getting to produce these segments and kind of get out there and adventure, which is so cool. As someone who grew up in this valley, and I went to Minturn Middle School when that still existed, not to date myself right now.
You're dating yourself?
I'm dating myself.
Oh, sorry, single Min. She's dating herself.
Oh, but wow, you got jokes. Anyway, it's so cool to learn all of these great places because I've, like I said, grown up here and I know all the big hikes, but I had no idea about this crater.
Yeah, it was always rumored to me. Like I've heard people talk about it, but I just kind of shrugged it off, didn't think it actually existed. And it's actually, you can just drive up to the crater. Like you hike around the rim, but it's not a hike to get to it. So you can bring little kiddos up there and kind of look up some geological facts and teach them more about the earth and geology and how the magma hit the rivers and went kaboom!
Is that the technical term, the kaboom? Because I love it. I almost snorted when you did it the first time. I just have to be honest, because then that starts that whole terrible cycle, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The snort, giggle, snort harder, giggle more, snort again, turn purple. So glad I didn't do it.
You would love geology.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. There's a lot of kaboom in geology.
Yeah.
Those words are too similar. Geography, geology, who knows what's going on
Who
here.
knows?
Well, we had a great Good Morning Vail today. Thank you so much for joining in and giggling on the couch along with Maddie and myself. It's been a fun show. Thanks to Suzanne from Lululemon. Those pants are incredible. Go check out those pants. If you're a dude, that's ABC technology in the pants. Looks incredible for hiking. And also thanks to Sun and Ski Sports, celebrating our new Olympic sport skateboarding. They've got longboards, they've got full complete deck skateboards, all the pads you need, all the shoes you need to get out there and shred some concrete. I love skating. I
love rollerblading, and today is not the day to do it since we've got so much precipitation, but it is going to be a nice, warm, beautiful, rainy Thursday.
It is, and a rainy weekend, but for now, get out there and enjoy the day and tune in tomorrow for more Good Morning Vail.
Happy Thursday, everyone!
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I am Mitch English. This is Daily Flashes, your source for news, entertainment, and everything in between. I'm here in St. Louis, Raisa, of course, in Orlando, and I spend plenty of time in my vehicle.